All right, let's talk about something that's hiding in plain sight. I'm talking about the fire hydrant. Yeah, that thing on the street corner. But we're gonna go way beyond that. We're diving deep into the high-stakes world of industrial safety to uncover the powerful systems that stand guard in our biggest factories, power plants, and warehouses. I mean, seriously, you've probably walked past thousands of these in your life. They just kind of blend into the background, right? But have you ever really stopped to think about what's going on underneath? Turns out, what you see on the surface is just the tiny tip of a massive and incredibly important iceberg. Because when you move from the sidewalk to an industrial plant, everything changes. We're not just talking about protecting a building anymore. We're talking about protecting huge, complex operations, equipment worth millions of dollars, and most importantly, keeping people safe. In that world, the fire hydrant system isn't just a fixture, it's a lifeline. So to really get what that lifeline is all about, we have to look beyond the sidewalk. Let's break down exactly what this system is and why it's so absolutely critical. Okay, so at its heart, it's a dedicated water delivery network. A really simple way to think about it is like a private, superpowered water grid built for just one thing: fighting fires. It's all engineered to give you a massive, powerful, and reliable flow of water right where you need it the second you need it. And why is that so important? Well, picture a power plant or a massive factory. A fire there doesn't just burn wood and drywall. It threatens giant turbines, transformers filled with oil. You get the idea. This system is that crucial first line of defense. It protects people, and it gives the professional fire brigade the powerful backup they need the second they show up. To really understand how it all works, I want you to think about it like a body's circulatory system. Seriously, it's got a heart that pumps, arteries that carry the flow, and delivery points that release life-saving water under incredible pressure. And these are the main organs of our safety system. You start with a dedicated water source, often a huge tank. Then you have the pumps, which are the heart. The piping network acts as the arteries. And of course, the hydrants, hoses, and nozzles are what actually deliver the water to the fire. Let's start with that heart, the pumps. Now, this is where the genius of the system really shows. It's not just one pump, it's a team with built-in backup plans. First, you have the little jockey pump. Its job is to run now and then just to keep the water pressure in the pipes perfect, so it's always ready. If someone opens a hydrant, the pressure drops, and that's the signal for the main pump, the big electric workhorse, to kick on. But what if the power goes out during a fire? No problem. The diesel pump automatically roars to life, making sure the system never, ever fails. See, it all comes down to reliability. Those pumps push all that water through a network of super tough pipes, usually laid out in what's called a ring main, basically a big loop. And that design is just brilliant, because if one part of the pipe gets damaged, water can still get to the fire from the other direction. It's almost foolproof. Okay, we've seen all the parts. Now let's put it all together. How does this whole network spring to life and become this perfectly coordinated response team the instant an emergency hits? It happens so fast. A fire is detected. Instantly, the pressure in the system changes, which tells the main pump to fire up. High-pressure water floods the entire network. A firefighter can run to the nearest hydrant, connect a hose, and within seconds, they have a powerful jet of water to fight the blaze. It's an incredible, automated sequence. But here's the thing. These systems are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Nope. They are meticulously engineered for the exact environment they're protecting. The whole design is tailored specifically to the danger zone. One of the biggest differences you'll see is whether the pipes are wet or dry. A wet riser system is the most common for industrial plants. The pipes are always full of pressurized water ready for instant action. But a dry riser system keeps the pipes empty. You'd use that in places where the water might freeze. In that case, the fire brigade just hooks up their truck and fills the pipes when they get there. And the force these systems generate is just immense. We're talking about 7 to 10 bar of pressure. Now, to give you an idea, that's up to 5 times the pressure in your car's tires. It's that raw power that lets you shoot water incredible distances right into the heart of a fire. It's not just about pressure, though. It's about the sheer volume of water. In a really high-hazard area, a system might be designed to pump out over 2,800 liters per minute. That is an unbelievable amount of water. You could fill a typical swimming pool in under 20 minutes with that kind of flow. You know, even the placement of the hydrants is part of a master plan. They're usually spaced about 30 to 50 meters apart. And that's not random at all. It's calculated so that a standard fire hose can reach any possible fire source in the entire facility. There are no blind spots. But a system this powerful and this complex can't just be installed and then forgotten about. Its ability to be a guardian angel depends entirely on it being ready to go at a moment's notice. And that readiness, it takes constant vigilance. This thing is only reliable because of a super strict maintenance schedule. Think about this. Every single week, those pumps get a test run to make sure they're good to go. Every month, someone inspects the hydrants for leaks. And once a year, the whole system gets put through a massive stress test. It's that constant care that guarantees it'll work perfectly when it matters most. So when you boil it all down, that's what this is all about. This is so much more than just pipes and pumps. It's a promise. It's a promise of a reliable, always-ready system that provides total coverage and acts as a powerful partner for professional firefighters. So maybe the next time you walk past a fire hydrant, you'll see it a little differently. Not just as a random piece of metal on the sidewalk, but as a tiny window into these huge, unseen networks that are designed to keep us safe. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other invisible guardians are out there, working all around us every single day?